We welcome you in to the WHHI Daily News. Thanks for joining us as we bring you more Lowcountry news more often. I'm Bob Stevens. We begin today, though, in Columbia, where the governor's inbox is full of last-minute bills passed by the state legislature before it finished its session Thursday evening, though the General Assembly will be back in June to finish work on the budget and deal with issues like abortion and poorer parents being able to use taxpayer money to send their kids to private schools. That's all coming up in June. Bills on McMaster's desk now include enabling women over 18 to get birth control pills without a doctor's prescription, an overhaul of the sex offender registry, and a ban on paying disabled workers less than the minimum wage. There's also a bill passed requiring minimum standards for the use of force by police officers. However, bills legalizing medical marijuana and increasing sentences for hate crimes will have to start over next year. With just a couple of weeks before hurricane season officially begins, most experts, of course, put climate change at the top of the list of why we have more hurricanes these days. But a new study published in the journal Science Advances adds a surprising ingredient to the mix: cleaner air. Researcher Hiroyuki Murakami says the fact that the U.S. and Europe have actually limited aerosols produced by burning coal and making cement, both of which reflect sunlight, has the ocean absorbing more heat and warming faster, creating more hurricanes. The research also shows the cleaner air has changed the jet stream and lessened wind shears, which allow hurricanes to grow in strength. The study does also say that an increase in greenhouse gases has contributed to the change in hurricanes over the last few decades. Looking ahead, Murakami says there might be fewer hurricanes in the coming years, but those storms will likely be more intense. We'll see. In the not-too-distant future, you might be able to take that carriage ride through downtown Charleston in an all-electric vehicle that'll hold up to 18 guests and is powered by 16 batteries with LED lighting. Kyle Kelly's been working on the e-carriage for 4 years. He unveiled his first prototype this past week. Horse-drawn carriages have always been quaint yet controversial in Charleston, especially because of the health of the horses. The one thing we can all agree on, though, the smell of the ride is going to be different. If the skies clear out on Sunday night, we could get a clear look at a total lunar eclipse. When the moon passes into the Earth's shadow and turns orangish, you're going to have to stay up late to see it. The progression beginning late Sunday night, totality around 11:30 p.m. The total eclipse will last almost an hour and a half. For more information on these and other Lowcountry stories, visit the sources listed on your screen. So what's the weather going to look like for that eclipse, Maria Soden?
Thanks, Bob. All right, let's take a look at the weather for the weekend. So it looks like Saturday, Hilton and Bluffton is going to be mostly sunny, whereas in Beaufort, there's going to be a slight chance of rain. Then in all three regions, there's a slight chance of thunder showers in the afternoon. Hilton Head's going to have a high of 81, low of 69. Bluffton's going to have a high of 83, a low of 67. And Beaufort's going to have a high of 82 and a low of 67. Taking a look at Sunday, it's going to be mostly sunny all day in all three regions, and then at night it's going to be great because it's going to be nice and clear, so if you want to check out that eclipse this weekend, you can. Hilton Head's going to have a high of 84, low of 69, Bluffton's going to have a high of 86, a low of 69, and Beaufort's going to have a high of 85 and a low of 69. The sunrise for this weekend is going to be at 6:26, and sunset's going to be at 8:12. Taking a look at the beach tides, Saturday, high tide's going to be at 8:25 a.m. and low tide's going to be at 3:32 p.m. And then on Sunday, high tide's going to be at 9:15 a.m. and low tide's going to be at 4:19 p.m. Taking a look into next week, Monday it's going to be sunny with highs in the upper 80s and lows in the 70s. Tuesday it's going to be sunny with highs in the 90s and lows in the 70s. And then Wednesday it's going to be sunny with highs in the 90s and lows in the 70s. That's it for today. Let's head it back to the desk.
Thanks, Maria. When the WHHI Daily News continues, we're going to talk about the upcoming weekend in state championship sports. But next, we're going to talk about a sport that debuts next year. It'll have its state championship for the first time in just a couple of years. Stay with us.